Hey guys, here's another video.
Welcome back.
New time, new location. We're doing it in the daytime in our
We
library.
changed our clothes.
Yeah, imagine that. Yeah, just the stars aligned, and we got a couple kids sleeping, some kids in school, and we thought, man, it's quiet in our house at lunchtime. What should we do with ourselves? And we thought, let's film a video for the potential real estate buyers or sellers or investors. That seems like the best use of our time. So here we are producing a video for you guys right now.
Yes, and today we are going to talk about the numbers. So this is geared towards investors or future investors again, and it's just talking about how you figure out if it's a good investment or not. And the main thing that we've noticed is do not become emotionally attached. Look at the numbers. If the numbers make sense, go for it. Don't be scared to pull the trigger. But if they don't make sense, don't become so emotionally attached to the property that you lose sight of the investment opportunity and what the numbers are telling you.
Yeah, what matters. And that's something we learned pretty early on is when we were first buying some rental properties, we'd go into homes and they were just immaculate. And we would think, man, this is the place. This is as nice as our house, and it's an apartment or a single family home. We'd want to live here. But then the price would be way higher. And then we'd go into other places, that maybe needed a little TLC. And the price was right. The numbers made sense. And even with just adding, just cleaning it up a little bit, the numbers still made sense. And number wise, we couldn't afford the nicer places, right? Even though we emotionally liked them more, we would want to live there more. It just didn't make sense. And so we had to decline some of those houses early on and go for some of the ones that did make sense. And it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if you'd want to live there per se. You need to provide a clean, safe environment for somebody, but it doesn't have to have all the latest amenities in a rental, especially where lots of times renters are not going to take care of it like you would take care of your own property.
Yeah, you don't want to get hung up on the details of the property as far as cosmetic goes. You want to look for things that, like, is the roof in good shape? How's the water heater? How's the furnace? Does it have air conditioning? Are there washer dryer hookups? These are all really important factors, and that especially that renters look for. Washer and dryer hookups is a huge one. And as far as being the investor, what can you bring to the table for those renters, and what are you going to have to repair long term? So you're looking at those overall big term items versus the cosmetics, because those are things you can fix over time if they need to be fixed. But mostly people are going to be looking at size of bedrooms and location, different things like that. So don't get hung up on what you would like in a home.
Yeah. And that's not to say that you guys should become slumlords and have the most garbage rentals at all. If a place is terrible, I mean, what's it going to cost to fix up? Do the numbers make sense in that category? But it doesn't need to be the latest and greatest. It doesn't have to have your smart refrigerator. It doesn't have to have your 4-inch granite countertops.
Unless you can rent it for a ton of money and the numbers make sense.
Unless the numbers make sense.
And what are we meaning when we say do the numbers make sense? What numbers?
Can you make a profit? Can you make a profit now? Does your rent, is the rent income you're going to get, does that exceed your monthly payment on your property?
Yeah, and you don't just want to think about the monthly payment. So what you want to do is you want to see, okay, as an investor, you generally need 20 to 25% down, as we mentioned in earlier videos, because I know you're watching all of our videos.
Every single one.
Just waiting for us.
You guys are loyal and we appreciate that.
Waiting for us to make the next one. So
you guys can't eat, sleep, you're just, yeah.
So 20 to 25% down. After that, you find out what your mortgage payment would be. Again, make sure you include taxes, insurance, and whatever that payment is, you need to make sure that the rents coming in exceed that. I generally look for a certain number, personally, of what I'm comfortable with. And after that, also with the rents, you want to always set aside a reserve as well. So factor that into your numbers.
Because stuff is going to go wrong with the house.
Yes.
If you've been a homeowner, you know that things are going to break. Carpet in a certain amount of time will need to be replaced. Your water heater will go out. It's just a wear and tear item.
So just make sure all those expenses, mortgage, insurance, taxes, reserves, find out what that number is and minus it from the rents coming in. And if you are making a profit and it's a profit that you are looking for and comfortable with, then jump on it. Don't wait, go for it, because prices are just going higher and higher. But again, it doesn't matter if it's the nicest house or a slum. If the numbers make sense, then it's a good investment.
Yeah. And you can also look at what other people in the area are renting their houses for, or what you think the occupancy rate is going to be. But if the numbers make sense, awesome. And it's okay to become emotionally attached to certain things, like the house that you're going to live in. But going into investments, you need to look at it from a perspective of a very logical part of your brain and throw your heart out the window. As unromantic as that sounds.
Not saying you won't be emotionally attached, because
no way.
I do get emotionally attached.
Be stoned heart.
Lots
cold.
of projects we do. But I have to pull myself back and be like, oh, honey, I really want this property, but it just doesn't make sense. And just saying it aloud sometimes and admitting that it won't make sense is the first step.
Yeah. Okay, guys, thanks for watching our video. If you guys are looking for investment properties, or if you have questions, even if you're not looking to buy right now, hit up Kristal. She's the expert on real estate investing. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share,
subscribe if you want.
Subscribe if you're on a place where you can't subscribe.
Even if you're not ready, I love crunching numbers and just looking at properties. So even if you just want to chat, I am here for you.
She's there. Our pillow talk at night, I'll be trying to sleep and she'll be like, see that eye roll? Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Goodbye.
Look at these properties. They make so much sense.
Yes.